During the middle of your day, do you find yourself fighting to keep your eyes open, feeling groggy, or dying for a nap? When you think back on those days, do you remember eating breakfast or running out the door and skipping breakfast? Chances are you were running out the door and skipping breakfast. We've all heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, yet 31 million Americans continue to skip breakfast each day. The truth is that breakfast really is the most important meal. In fact, it has been proven to increase your energy levels, improve your cognitive functioning, lower your long-term health risks, and even control your weight. ConsumerReports.com states that people who do eat breakfast find it easier to stay active throughout the whole day. This is caused by a rise in blood glucose levels. And I have a graph that shows someone who did eat breakfast energy levels and someone who didn't eat breakfast energy levels. The orange is the person who did eat breakfast and the blue is the person that did not. As you can see, there's a spike of energy right here, but that's around 1 o'clock, so they probably had just eaten lunch. The orange is a more consistent energy, which is better to have more consistent energy throughout the day rather than just a spike of energy randomly. It is true that people who eat breakfast tend to eat more during the rest of their day. However, they don't gain weight because, again, when you eat breakfast, you have more energy. Consumer Reports also suggest that eating breakfast enhances children and adults' memory, attention, the speed of processing information, reasoning, creativity, learning, and verbal abilities. On WebMD.com, they quote a woman named Elisabetta Politi, who is a nutrition manager at Duke University Medical School. And she says that when you don't eat breakfast, you're actually fasting for 15 to 20 hours, so you're not producing the enzymes needed to metabolize fat and lose weight. So in other words, by eating breakfast, you're creating more fat-burning enzymes, which can ultimately help you lose weight. Going back to Consumer Reports, in a recent study involving 27,000 men, researchers found that those who did not eat breakfast had a 27% increased risk of developing heart disease than those who did eat breakfast. They say that this is because people who don't eat breakfast tend to gain more weight, and when you gain more weight, your cholesterol and blood pressure go up, and that can lead to heart disease. Another study done involving 30,000 men found that those that did not eat breakfast had a 21% increased risk of getting diabetes, and women under the age of 65 who did not eat breakfast were 28% more likely to develop diabetes as well. Now, we've all got our own reasons for not eating breakfast in the morning, whether it be that you're on a diet and you think that breakfast is an easier meal to skip, and by skipping that, you're reducing your calorie intake, or you work out in the mornings and you don't want to get cramps while you're working out, or one of the more common reasons, like I don't have time or I'm not hungry in the morning. Fortunately, all of those problems have very easy solutions. If you work out in the morning, eating a banana or having a glass of milk or something like that can actually give you more energy for your workouts. And then when you get home, you can eat your full breakfast. If you're on a diet, eating breakfast actually keeps your metabolism going. It gives you energy to live an active life, and it helps prevent cravings and overeating throughout the rest of your day. As for not being hungry in the morning or not having time to eat, try to eat something that's a little bit smaller, like a smoothie or yogurt and fruit, a glass of juice, or even just a handful of almonds, all of which can be made easy on-the-go breakfasts that you can eat in the car on your way to work or school or wherever it is that you're going. Lastly, because the quality of your breakfast does play a significant role in how it affects your body, I have some lists of breakfasts that you should choose versus lists or types of breakfasts that you shouldn't choose. For example, some not so smart breakfast choices are donuts and pastries, bagel and cream cheese, French toast, and pancakes. And some breakfasts that you should choose are things like avocado toast, scrambled eggs and veggies, yogurt and fruit, and oatmeal and fruit. After listening to my presentation, I hope that from now on you take more consideration into making sure that you do not skip breakfast, allowing yourself to stay happier and healthier for much, much longer. Yeah.